Hello. I hope you enjoyed that little freestyle session. That is a style that I really enjoy, that is really close to my heart. It's called popping. And I'm going to do a basic tutting tutorial video for you today. As you might know, I love to dance because dance makes me feel good. It helps me relieve all the stress. It makes me just have a good time. And that's the reason why I'm doing these videos. So that way, not only can you learn, but you can just be lost in your own world and dance. And so let's get started. Just a brief history lesson on tutting. So tutting derives its name from the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. So if you think about the images you see of the arms of the people on the walls, they're in these types of shapes. So that's basically where it got its name. So tutting is a style within popping that you can do with the style, and so it's all about angles and shapes with your arms primarily. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to teach you the kind of basics of things that you can do to practice to get the shapes with your arms. So just letting you know where the dance style came from. Alright, so how you build up your tuts is you're going to start off first with your hands being blades. Blades meaning that it's very flat and very straight, okay? Tutting is all about straight, clean lines, alright? So the combo that I'm going to teach you, I will show you real quick, just the parts. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then on the left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So first one is your arm comes up, your elbow comes up towards the sky. All right. And then whenever you're doing any tuts, you want to think about clean, straight, 90-degree angles. All right. So if you think about math and geometry, this is a 90-degree angle. So it kind of looks like there's a box here. You see that? A square. So when you're doing tuts, you got to remember that you got to keep your arm to make this shape very nice and clean. So you're not here, you're not out here like that, you're not like this. This is more of a triangle shape. Pretty cool. You can use that shape as well, but we're going to stay here for now. All right, so you want to be here on 1. And then 2 is just straight out. There's a long, clean line. All right, and then you're going to bend up the elbow again. The shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist are the parts of the body, of the arm that you're going to bend a lot for tutting. All right, so you're going to bend at the elbow with your palm facing towards like you're saying hi to someone, okay? Same deal, your arm is not here or up here, it's nice and shoulder level, straight, all right? You might need to adjust to make sure your hand's not like that either, straight up. And then you're gonna go straight up towards your head, next to your head. Then you're gonna bend again at your elbow to where your forearm is like on top of your head. And as you can see again, even here, you see that square square shape sort of thing here, 90 degrees. All right, and then your hand's just gonna come on top of over your head, like it's flat in front of you. All right, and even if I were to bend like this, you can still see here that 90-degree angle. Still looks like I have a square. All right, and then you're gonna bend at you're gonna rotate your shoulder so that your arm is in a straight line and your fingers are pointing up towards the ceiling. And then your arm's just going to come straight down to your side. And the same goes for the left side. So up with your elbow, box, straight across. Bend your elbow again. This time your hand is going up towards the sky. Shoot your arm straight up. And then bend at your elbow. Put your left forearm on top of your head. Bring your arm down to where it's nice and flat here. And then rotate your shoulder to where your arm is now. Your hands are facing towards the sky again, and then come straight down. Okay, so those are ways to practice those shapes. Okay, da da. Then you do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, practice it slow first. So you go slow. Get used to those parts, and really thinking about maintaining your straight lines. So the thing that you got to remember with your hands, they're very important. They have to be very clean and straight. So you don't want any like we call these swan hands. We don't want swan hands. You want everything to be nice and straight and crisp, okay? So the next level to that is you're still gonna do these like parts, but what's gonna happen now is you're gonna use your hand, all right? So you remember how I said the tuts, you gotta really think about your shoulder, your elbow, and your wrist. So this, our wrist is gonna come into play, all right? So just like the first one, you're gonna come up with your elbow, all right? But this time your hand is gonna be flexed at the wrist to where your fingers are pointing in that direction. You see that? I'm gonna come a little closer. So this might be a little hard if you've never done this before. You might be like, can't do it. It takes practice, okay? So this is the tut right here, all right? So this is on 1. When you go out to the straight line, your wrists now are facing towards the ground, okay? So your fingers are pointing down towards the ground, okay? When you come up, you're gonna come bend at the elbow, and your hand is again facing that direction, okay? So this is where it's important not to be bent in your fingers and your hand, because then this is where the swan head comes out. All right, so it has to be nice and flat, okay? So that's 3. When you go up above your head, I might need to bend for you to see this. You want the hand to still stay flexed, okay? Like that. I don't know if you can see. And the same when your hand comes down, is the hand stays up, all right? So it was like this before, right? Now it flicks up, all right? And then when your hand comes up, your arm goes above, around your head, your fingers are pointing like out towards there, all right? I don't know how best to describe it, all right? And then when you rotate your shoulders to go this way, your fingers are pointing that way, okay? So again, be careful of the swan hands. Make them flat. All right? And then when you come down and let me tiptoe, your hand now looks like you're like carrying a box. Okay? So that's how you do this whole sequence that we did earlier, but this time you've added the wrist flexion, which then makes it a tut. Tut, 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 boom. The other side. Hand is flat, like you're pushing towards the ground, all right? You go straight, your fingers are pointing towards the ground. All you gotta do for this third part is you just bend at the elbow and your fingers are pointing in that direction. Like you're pointing to tell someone to go that way, all right? And then as you come up, your fingers still face that direction. When your arm goes down, your elbow bends, your fingers are pointing up towards the sky. And then as your arm comes to the front, your fingers are pointing straight out. And then when it comes to the side, your hand rotates in, okay? And then it comes down. All right, so we'll do that sequence one at a time. And then this is where you can level it up. You can either do it with the blades or the tut. You do both of the arms at the same time. So if I were to do just the first one that we did, it would be, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I did it with tuts both at the same time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're gonna do this combo with music. We'll go through them slowly and then we can speed it up, and then that will be the end of the video tutorial. So let's start first with the blades. Here we go. We're gonna go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're gonna do the tuts now. Slow. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All both arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake it out. All right. We're gonna do that whole sequence again, but we're gonna go a little bit faster. It's okay if you are like, I can't do it fast. Just go at your own speed. Here we go. But if you want a challenge, we're gonna do it fast. So remember, one arm at a time, and then both arms. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both arms. Tuts. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Both arms. Alright, shake it out. I kind of get a little nervous when I do it fast, I'll be honest. It takes a bit of practice. I just learned this yesterday. so if it's something that you're struggling with, it's okay. I have a hard time trying to remember sometimes too, so don't worry about it. Let's do it one more time. 5, 6, we'll do it slow again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. Left arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both arms. And 10. 2. Left arm. 6, 7, 8. Both arms. And really find the beat in the song. Alright. So whenever you are practicing this combo, this is just to get your body familiar with the basics. Once you start getting really good at it, then you can start doing different combinations of it. So you can start out here, and then you can be here, here. Alright, so it's all in just learning the basics first. And there you go, that is a basic tutting tutorial. Just practice doing that combo and just get familiar with it, and then pretty sooner or later you're going to be a tutting pro. Alright, I also want to just make sure that I acknowledge where I got this combo from. I did online classes with Femme Fatale, which is a trio of female poppers, and one of the poppers' name is Marie Poppins. Marie Poppins, and she's an amazing female popper from France. She's been in the popping game for so long. Really one of my biggest inspirations, being a female popper myself. So yeah, I encourage you to send us a video of you doing this combo. I really want to see what you got. So have a great day. I hope you find time to just be outside and dance and just enjoy the sun. Yeah, have a good one, guys.